We now have a template. So what do we do with it? Well, it's exactly like our other pages. It has a place for text and a place to put the name of the lighthouse. So if I go up to the word File on the pull-down menu and go down to New, one of my options is Site Templates. I'm working on more than one site, but here's lighthouses, and there it is. You have an option, and in most cases you will leave this on, and that is update the page when the template changes, which makes sense. We click Create. But we have one big problem. We can't change anything. Why? Because I jumped the gun. When I saved this template, I didn't save any areas that were editable. You got to have editable regions or it doesn't make sense. So I've got somebody who is not a web designer, but they are good with like text. And I want them to be able to type in the name of this particular lighthouse and put the text in the other box. I don't want them messing with this up here, this here, or even say, for example, this down here. Just this area and that area. What do I do? Well, we have to get out of here. So let's close this without saving. Go into Assets, go into Templates, double-click to open it. Now, this actually is extremely simple to do. There's a couple of ways you can do it. Let's use the easiest one. Click to the right of our text right here, and then right-click. Templates, New Editable Region. That's what we want. Go ahead and select it. Now, we could call this Lighthouse Name. Click OK. I don't really need this text. I think what I'm going to do here is just get rid of that, just like that. Okay. Now this down here, same thing. Click to the right if it goes here, and then right-click your mouse, go to Templates, and say New Editable Region. Lighthouse Text. Click OK. And again, we could leave that there, but I don't want to. I'm going to get rid of that. Now save it. Go back up to the word File on the pull-down menu, New, Lighthouses, Lighthouse Text. I do like this option. I leave that on. Click Create. Now I can get in here and type in a lighthouse name. And I can come down here and type in the text. They cannot come up here. They can't change my navigation, my heading, or my footer. This template, if I make a change to it, will impact everything else that I do. So if I decide, for example, that I don't like the color of the background, and I've been using this template for my text pages, by changing the template, changes it everywhere else. Templates are one of the efficiency assets that you need, and they go along with snippets, and they go along with library items. Incidentally, we actually have this as a library item in our template. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and close out of here. You don't have to save it. If we reopen our template, we can see Home, Lighthouses, About, and Contact. That is a library item inside of a template. So if I go into my library right here, double-click and open up Main Nav and make a change to it like we did, those changes will impact the template, which will impact all the pages. So if you're talking about organization, and we're doing it this way because we're teaching, is you sit down and you think this site out, and you come up with all the things you want. You design templates and library items in snippets to put together to make the pages in the site. And anytime you have any problem, you go back to the library item, you go back to the template, you make the changes. That's efficiency.